Hello Fayetteville fans. So I wasn't planning on making a video like this early or at all really. I do not want to really do anything political on my channel. But I received news today that the last independently owned used bookstore here in Fayetteville, BJ's Book Exchange on Murchison Road, is being closed down by the city on Friday, July 5th. I don't know all the exact details behind it, but what I do know, based on a report in the Fayetteville Observer last year, as well as news from other residents and online chatter, somebody in city government here in Fayetteville has their hand in the honeypot. And Murchison Road, especially the end closest to 295, and the area around it are slowly being condemned. The people are being pushed out. Everything is being demolished. And the land is being bought up by corporate interests. BJ's Book Exchange is the reason I'm reporting on this, because BJ's Book Exchange is one, the last independent bookstore in Fayetteville, and two, they are a good source for, great nerd fiction, sci-fi novels, manga, anime. Every once in a while they get the random toy in. They've been open, since the late 70s, early 80s. The original owner, still the owner actually, it's being run by his son and his daughter now, but the original owner was United States Army, and his wife, if I remember correctly, was German, and she immigrated over here. They opened a bookstore. I remember shopping there as a kid, buying comics. And it's sad to hear that they're closing. Apparently all the businesses and the residents on Murchison Road, at least the end towards 295, they're all being harassed by city government, by fire marshals and code inspectors, etc., etc., etc. They tried to force everybody out last year, but they did not go through the right, I guess you'd say, they didn't cross their T's and dot their I's. They tried to do it fast and sloppy, and the people there fought back, and they won. The Fayetteville Observer wrote an article about it, and it was a very damning article. So now the city is using every means necessary to force these people out, not just BJ's Book Exchange, but every business on that end for the most part of Murchison Road. Murchison Road, for those of you who don't live in Fayetteville, is a very low income side of Fayetteville. A lot of poor people there, a lot of people just trying to, etch out a piece of the, little piece of life. And they are being forced out, especially the businesses like BJ's, which is an independent. And like I said, the city, whatever official or officials have their hands in the honeypot, they are literally using every inspector, every code, every thing in their means to shut these people down. And it's sad. And sadly, this report is coming to you too late, because today is July 2nd, 2024, and I don't think a lot can be done in 3 days. But if you're seeing this, I suggest you go to BJ's and give them any little bit of support you can. I am going to do a walkthrough on Thursday, just one last time. The guy who runs it, Rudy, like I said, his father owns it and Rudy runs it, and his sister. They don't have a lot of high hopes. They're going to try to do their best to try to meet these code standards that were thrown on them last minute. But if they are shut down on Friday, which it's very likely they will be, the building, the electricity will be turned off, the building will be locked, and most likely most of the inventory inside will be lost, because at least that's a possibility. There is the remote possibility the city might allow them an extra week to get everything out. We don't know what the exact result is going to be right now, because the city, the inspectors, everybody involved on the city government side is being very vague and won't give anybody any straight answers. So, sadly, it is what it is. This is the world we live in. This is one of the reasons I like to support independent toy manufacturers above companies like Hasbro, because city government and large corporations don't have our best interest in mind. The only person they answer to is the shareholder and whoever's giving them money in their back pocket. I will give a walkthrough on Thursday of BJ's one last time, so everybody can see, what it was. But like I said, we don't have high hopes, and we wish Rudy and them the best. But before I go, I want to say one thing. I know that as an individual, we don't have a lot of impact politically on a national level. The money's too big, the people are too big. But I encourage every one of you to go out and vote for your state and local representatives and research them. See who they're mingling with. Make sure that they have the best interest in mind for you and your community and small businesses. Because at the end of the day, corporations don't have our best interest in mind. Hey, Gretel. That's Miss Gretel. She had to come in and say something, and she bumped the tripod. Sorry about that. But, yeah, research your politicians on the local and state level. Because those are the politicians that really do affect our lives as individuals. I'm going to go now because Miss Gretel is giving me the whines. She's saying I got to go. Right? Okay. So, okay. Like I said, go visit BJ's Book Exchange. I will include the address on this video.